Testing, testing. Testing, testing.
Just a moment. Can you share your screen there as well? Yeah, I've got you. Okay. So if
I
you
am
open my
back,
mic
ladies
now
and gentlemen. The goat is back.
and tell me whenever my mic is open.
Your mic is open.
Okay. Test, test. Okay, let's just wait to see. And then if you go back to mute, please.
Have you fixed the issue?
Okay. Yeah, I can hear myself as
2. Hello and welcome to the the Phoenix Sim Sport F122 final race here at Interlagos. I'm joined by my good friend Cthulhu and my other good friend Needham. How we doing, boys?
Good,
Great to
man.
be here. Great to be here on this wonderful Saturday or Sunday afternoon. My bad.
Yeah, very nice indeed. Happy to kick off this final race with the championship decider.
So, guys, I don't have much experience here at the track of Interlagos here in
We only have
F122.
6 drivers today?
What do
Only
you
6.
We only have 6 drivers today? This is interesting.
6 so
Well,
far? We could still have a couple of
obviously,
late guys coming in.
well, it's obviously last race of the season, so attendance is gonna be low. But yeah, we still have a lot on the line here, guys. This is a tough circuit. It's Brazil, it's wet as well, so a lot of mistakes are gonna happen. We're gonna see a lot of mistakes, I think. We saw a lot in Tier 2 today. I think this is gonna be an interesting one between JP and Maverick to see who can come out on top.
There we
Wait,
go.
has the drivers has been decided, hasn't it, or no?
No, it has not. Actually, because our
Because of a situation that happened earlier.
yeah, the situation that happened with Rashford, this championship is now wide open between the two McLaren drivers. So, I mean,
So
yeah.
then doesn't that then, based off that, secure the constructors for McLaren as well?
Well, that's the thing, right? Shin is in here, so if Shin can get P1 and hope that JP and Maverick have a terrible race or they DNF. If they DNF and they don't complete half of the race, they get no points. So he kind of has to
But
be.
but if Rashford can't claim constructors titles, shouldn't his points be voided from the team as well, or no? Or we're not doing that?
Well, I think they didn't do that because
Okay,
it wouldn't be a title decider between the Alpine and
that's fair. That's fair.
yeah.
Guys, looks like the AlphaTauri went off in Sector 3 there. We had a yellow flag, and we got another yellow flag here in Sector 1. That looks to be cleared. Looks to be the Williams ahead here of Shine.
Like I said, it's gonna be a tough one to see. I mean, right now it's intermediate conditions, but it's gonna get full wet very soon. I think it's gonna be key to see who gets the best lap right now because we're gonna have a pretty boring qualifying here because it's gonna get to full wets, and when it gets to full wets, there is not gonna be a respectable time put. As Shin already with a 16.7, that's a really nice lap. JP looking like he's a bit slower with a 17.2. Maverick only 1/10 away from his teammates. Wow, what a battle this is gonna be. I think even though they're a team, I think there's gonna be some interesting stuff to see here. Who's gonna be feisty with each other? The gloves are off between these two guys.
I feel like. Oh
Yeah.
wait, why are these? I feel like these conditions seem a little drier than they were for the open tier that I spectated in. Because I feel like everybody. No, they did start on inners. Never mind. I thought everybody started straight on wets, but then it went to wets at the end of the
Oh,
session.
no. Yeah, they did start on it, so.
Yeah, I forget that was 2 days ago. I can't half the time remember what I did yesterday.
It's good, it's good. Let's see what happens with JP's. JP's 1 second off. Is Marik's still an improvement? Let's see how much of an improvement it is. 1/10 of an improvement, that's what he needs. But he's gonna run out of ERS here on the final straight. So let's see how much that affects him here.
Thank you
Is
for
he
the
gonna be able
follow.
to gain? Oh, he's gonna go to the pits. Yes, he does indeed. Unlucky. Just ran out of ERS there. I think that's qualifying over, boys. Because the track is already
He's
getting a bit more watery. So
let's see. So he's. I mean, I mean, you can't really complain about a P3 start though. Although when you are fighting your teammate for a championship, you do want to start in front of him.
absolutely, and it's wet conditions. There will be no DRS here, so it's gonna be pretty key to do a good lap here in qualifying. As an Anatoly right now to the purple section 1. Anatoly could spoil this party for the Alpine and the McLarens here. See what he does. Goes fastest in the first sector. But he's running out of ERS as well. So a lot of drivers running out of ERS here. Only able to sell 1 lap.
I'm a little surprised. Oh, and he's off.
He's off.
Anatoly's off. What is that turn? I don't even know what turn that is. 10, maybe?
Oh, Shin with a
Ooh.
16.3. That is a top
That's
class.
rapid.
Yeah, I
Rapid
think
through
he's
here in
going
the
to be
wet.
stopped today to get that win. It's going to be interesting to see. It's a 3-point gap between JP and Mavericks. So technically,
Is that
it would be
Antonelli's coming
if
into the pits?
this is
Is that
actually going to be
also
interesting though, because
qualifying over
guys,
for him?
if Maverick ends up in P2 and JP ends up in P3, they will be level on points. It will be going down to who has more wins and
It'll
second places.
be down to a count back.
Yes.
That would be fantastic way to end this season is to have it come down to a count back.
Well, we already seen it happen in 21.
Oh, it came down to a count back in 21.
Yeah, it did. And it was
wow.
a Hamilton Glock situation, kind of, on the last lap. They were going side by side, and then it was unbelievable. I'm quite sad nobody streamed it, but wow, it did come to a comeback at the end. Yeah.
Well, Lobster was like, I have to host 21 so I can be seen doing something.
As we got Shinny starting a flying lap here with 10.5 minutes to go in qualifying. A 1:16.3. Will that be good enough for pole here today? I'm sure JP will find some extra time out here today. We got a yellow flag, sector 1, sector 2.
I think that's people coming out of the pit, slowing down, letting hot lap cars by. Yeah, that's just, it's not a real issue. It's just people, it's exiting cars, letting hot laps by, trying to not interfere as best as possible. Oh yeah, that dry line is gone. There was a little bit at the start. There's no more dry line now.
I think it's maybe they have time to do one more lap. I think this is it when it comes to Crawley. That was definitely on for pole today. I don't think JP had quite a chance to challenge him because Shin is really rapid. I mean,
he's down on his lap right now. He's down on his lap right now. He's not going to improve. So these conditions are definitely getting worse.
Yeah, these conditions are now at the brink point. I don't think anybody's going to be able to set a lap here. I mean, JP.
Yeah, he abandoned his lap.
Yeah, I think this is it, guys. So interesting. This is an interesting start to this race.
We got JP at the pit.
Mav is abandoned. No, that was Mav that abandoned. JP's still going on.
Oh. Go on board with JP.
He's 3/10 down to the first sector.
Oh, and he
lost it, but he did not damage his car, so he does get the chance to drive back around and pit. But that most likely is qualifying over for everybody because wet tires.
Oh, we have a good view of Anatoly going for a spin there.
Yeah, definitely wet tires are needed now, and unlikely that you improve with those full wets over the inners.
Yeah.
So we've seen it from open tier as well as in tier 3 and tier 2. It just never gets to that level of grip. As well, Marcus. Wait, how did Marcus join? Wait. Um. Oh, well, I'm not sure if he's allowed to race.
He's
Because
not.
he is disqualified from this
He's
season.
disqualified for season 2 and is suspended for season 3.
Well, technically suspended, meaning that if he does something,
Well, that's what I'm saying. It is a suspended one for season 3.
yeah. I don't know
Well, he
why,
could just be here to
why.
spectate.
He might be doing a bit of engineering for his teammate. But I definitely know he can't drive.
Maybe he's here to drive the safety car.
No, that's Mav's job.
No, he's the one who causes them. He summons them.
Unless it's ACC, then Mav is safety car.
Alright, boys. Well, Shin retires from the session. Yeah, it's.
Yeah, no one's. JP and I guess Mav are gonna try.
No, it's not about trying. I think they're just gonna test out the tires.
Oh yeah, I guess I could
Yeah.
test out the
Just a
conditions.
few laps to see how how they
It's not
feel.
necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, definitely not. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens here. Safety car is on as well, so this race could get. Oh, why? Rashford's actually in the car.
I was just gonna say that's something to keep an eye on here.
Oh,
Oh wait, how? Wait, what?
wait a minute.
Wait.
That was that
wait a
is that
minute.
that's not him leaving the pits, is it?
Yes, it is.
Yes, yes it is.
We are on board with a
Um,
car to be black flagged, one of the first black flags in Phoenix Sport history.
I'm not
I
sure.
don't know how we take care of this.
I don't know either. We
This-
have another driver joining, Nazar Kader. He's fast. He's usually very fast. But not sure. Why is Rashford here? What we're gonna see. Maybe he got permission to drive.
Yes, I don't know. We'll have to look through the.
I mean, I'm not no clue here.
Well, we are on board with what could be one of the last laps in Rashford's history here at Phoenix Sim Sport, or the beginning of a new history for Rashford here at Phoenix Sim Sport.
Let me check real quick if there's any acceptance.
I saw nothing in paddock, which I couldn't imagine it would have been posted there.
As he seems to be getting a hot lap. Yellow flag, sector 2. Who's the stricken?
Is that?
That seems to be Maverick.
Yeah.
uh,
Oh, I wonder. Ooh, you know what? I wonder if Maverick's gonna do some admin and take care of this.
Oh, it might, yeah.
Well,
I'm checking right now.
I was gonna say currently Maverick is fighting the McLaren, and he is now pulled over to the side, likely to return to pits.
Oh.
Well, we'll go on board here quickly with Rashford and just wait.
I'm staying on board with this.
Oh, yeah,
This is interesting. I have not gotten off of this.
Maverick has retired from the
Jeez.
session momentarily.
Not supposed to be here.
That's what Maverick saying he's allowed to race.
Well, go on board with JP here.
Marcus Rashford left the session.
Oh,
Okay.
well, that takes care of that. As Catter comes back on the track, potentially.
Not sure, but his car is gonna be on the track.
Aside from all that, if we can all agree on one thing, the Alfa Romeo livery this season, underrated.
Underrated, but also I think the Ferrari one is also pretty nice.
Oh, the Ferrari color is, and the side pods on it, beautiful. Beautiful design on the car. We've got 3 cars here on track.
Lobster's watching the stream apparently.
Hello,
because he
Noah,
just
not
he sent me
Lobster, and
a
Kevin. Oh, as we see the Alfa
he sent me
Romeo of Catter finding the
message
tire wall.
in Discord.
Well, we'll look at Anatoly here, flying around. Anatoly featured in our Tier 2 race earlier today. Check that out, hosted by Maverick. Maverick in the McLaren, sitting in P3 currently with 2.5 here to go in qualifying.
Well, just
Wait,
you know.
Rashford's back.
Wait, what? Is he?
Yeah.
Ah. I don't know what to say.
What is going on?
I'm not sure. I can't check Mavericks on our
We'll have a look at the pit wall here just to see if we can get eyes on Rashford. See if we can get eyes into the
I
garage.
don't think he's gonna exit the pits.
Let me message him. I think he'll give me a...
Well, I feel like Mav's got to be doing something since he's retired from the session. I feel like he's got to be doing something else.
Or maybe he just retired because he wanted to retire. Oh, Marcus is typing to me. Let's see what he answers. I asked him if he allowed to raise. Boys, I don't know if we're gonna be seeing Marcus for next season.
Oh Lord,
Um,
this is hilarious.
I am not sure. Not sure what the situation, but
Once again, folks, Phoenix SimSport is sponsored by Rogue Energy. Head to rogueenergy.com and use code PHX at checkout for 10% off your order. Once again, PHX at checkout for 10% off your order at rogueenergy.com.
yes, Rashford is doing this on his own. He gave me definite confirmation that he's doing this by himself. There
Oh,
is
no.
no allowance from Maverick.
Screenshot that.
As I quote
Ooh.
here, I really don't care.
As JP drifts around, that looks to be turn 3.
Yeah, the exit of the Senna S's.
I mean, I think Maverick needs to go in the zone and not get distracted by this thing, because I think he will take care of it afterwards. So yeah, I think he should just focus on unless
Yeah, that's
unless
probably that's
Rashford.
why I'm not bothering Maverick. I'm gonna let him focus on his
Yeah, but the problem is though, if he races, he's one of the faster guys, so he might get potentially in the way of the championship battle here, even
is
though
true.
he's not supposed to race. So that's a big minus there, because there's some really big things on this race today. It's only 3 points between the two. One position could mean it changes the whole championship. But I think he's gonna get disqualified anyway.
As I said, the only thing realistically that he can do that would have like a legitimate effect, because he's gonna be his results gonna be removed is if he actually takes out Maverick or JP. That's the only thing that's actually gonna have any sort of actual effect on standings, because it would cause them to DNF.
And there we go, folks. That is qualifying done here today at Interlagos. Shine on pole, but for the Alpine with a 1:16.3. JP just behind him, 0.8 off in P2, with Maverick in the McLaren in P3, joining his teammate in the top 3. Landshark finishes P4, Anatoly P5, and how do they classify P6, 7, and 8 there for the race, boys?
I'm not sure they're gonna do that. Which I wonder if Hiram might get 8th simply because he joined in and then immediately retired from the session, I believe. And since the others didn't or retired later, I think they're going to get the spots ahead of him.
Gotcha.
I think that's how that works.
Oh, this is gonna be an interesting race. I'm really excited to see what happens as Marcus continues. Oh, new information, boys. He says
Oh,
he's
Lord.
left. He says
Left.
he's left.
I didn't see that.
I didn't see
missed
that
it.
either. Maybe it just didn't pop on the screen.
Well, this will be.
This car is still on the grid. So, I mean,
Uh, I mean, I will take. I mean, it's not like everybody isn't recording their own race as well, but you can talk about having 1, 2, 3. Yeah, his car's there.
yeah, his car is
Jesus
there, but he's
Christ.
gonna be, I think, ghosted for the whole race. Yeah, look, he's ghosted, so yeah, he's definitely out. Well, let's stop talking about Rashford here, as he's not important
Yeah,
in this instance, as we have two title contenders in P2 and 3, both very much eager to get a victory today, or get the championship. It's very important for both of these guys to do the best they can. As you can see there.
It looks they're in a hurry to get this race started. With Shin, JP, and Maverick, they are in a hurry to get this race started.
Yeah,
They
that is a big gap between Maverick and Landshark there. I'm bored with Landshark. Can't even see the gearbox of Maverick.
through that S section, like you can't see there. You can see the gaps through those S sections when it gives you that overhead shot. It's ridiculous.
This is going to be interesting. I'm really excited to see what happens on the start. I think gloves are going to be off for this entire race between these two guys. I think even though they're teammates, there's going to be some bit of rivalry going on between the two. I think they might get feisty with one another. I think we're gonna have an exciting race.
Oh, I definitely think there's going to be some interesting portions to this, but I also know that they are fairly respectful when they race, not just each other, but everybody else. So there should be plenty of space between the two today.
Also, don't forget, guys, safety car is on. So any type of crash here could affect, could possibly trigger a safety car.
So what happens with the ghost cars there? Or did they like go into the pits after the first lap, or?
No, they just continue on. They just continue. You need to manually do it. You need to retire in the pit lane, but it just goes on and on and on. But they don't get points because they're not finishing the race.
Gotcha. Well, we'll go on board here with Anatoly just to try and get a good look at the starting grid as we wait for the lights. And we're lights out and away we go here at Interlagos.
Looks like Maverick has a decent start. There we go, side by side, the two teammates. JP is still ahead as Maverick's right around the outside. Just want to be careful close to him now. Sorry, as Shin is in P1, JP P2, Maverick P3, Landshark P4. Farm 11 P5, Marcus, who is Ghosted in P6, Nazar and Anatoly 7 and 8. So let's see what's happening in front. So there's a huge pileup behind, because there's two ghost cars, no, only one. So they're really affecting these drivers now. Getting out of the way. And yeah, let's see what happens. Shin with a 1.7 gap. Maverick 1.1.
Oh, as Shun gets a little loose in the turn there.
Yeah, I think the conditions are going to be very tricky out here. Not to make mistakes is very hard. Very, very hard. See, wait, 2 seconds. Shin, absolutely unstoppable. It's only been the first lap.
I was gonna say JP is the second half.
Well, Maverick, yeah, indeed, yeah, true, very true. But oh, wow, it's gonna be interesting. Can Maverick pull it back?
Oh, it seems like Maverick a little better in that third sector.
Maybe
Mostly straight line speed. So I wonder if he does have it set up a little more for straight line.
Could be very much possible. Also ERS and gas.
Oh yeah, yeah. But I feel like that's kind of a bad strategy for this, because you have such this technical middle sector. Maverick is just trying to do everything possible to keep JP in his sight.
Yeah, it's only 4 seconds though. The gap between Shin and JP, this is unbelievable. This pace is just unmatched. I don't really think anybody's gonna be able to come close to him in this race. Really don't.
117.5.
That's some qualifying times into
It's two tenths of a lap slower than Maverick's qualifying time.
Wow, that is insane.
And this is with the race fuel.
I am not sure, but it is absolutely there's a fight going on behind. Ahan goes wide completely and is in P8 now and a totally makes a position.
Maverick has cut the gap down to under a second.
Yes, indeed, he has. Could be riding on board with him.
Having a look here at Shine, a lonely camera angle. A 5-second gap behind him to JP and increasing. That Alpine is looking quick here in the monsoon conditions at Brazil.
You say watching from Mavs on board, you can't even see him. There's the quick chance that you think you might be able to coming into the 2 final true turns here at Interlagos, and you can't see him. It's that far.
We were just lucky enough, looking back on the straight there, to catch a glimpse of the 2 McLarens battling into the first corner there. Let's go have a look at how they're doing. This JP has extended the gap a little bit here to Maverick, to just beyond a second. Although Mav, in the straight line in that McLaren today, the setup is perfect to get it just under a second off the straight. Key for Mav today will be keeping it as quick as possible in those S's, I should say, and then attacking on the straights into turn 1.
Yeah, I can definitely see Maverick is much faster in the straights than on the corners here. But it's gonna be a tight battle. You can see the gap is there. The gap is not changing. I think it's gonna be all about not making mistakes here. As like I already said, making it clean. Making it to the end of the race. They still have about how many is that? That's like 32 laps here. Plus we're gonna have very wet conditions. So strategy is gonna be crucial as well here. When is the right time to pit? When is the right time to go onto the very wet tires? Because it's absolutely criminal if you stay out on these inters when it's full wet, because then you're gonna be struggling really bad. But you can see Maverick fastest third sector. He's really closing in on him now.
Yeah, he took 2 tenths off, more off that lap.
Five tenths, wow. Super exciting stuff here.
Let's go on.
Trying to figure out who would win the championship if Maverick was in second and JP was in third, because that'd be 11 points.
Who's currently leading? Is it JP?
Oh, if we look to the chat quickly here, Trexie says that he could be keeping us up to date here with the championship standings. So we'll await his update there.
I think JP might win it. I'm not sure, but I think even though if Maverick is P2, I think JP has more wins or podiums. Or maybe not. Maverick has also had a few of them in the start of the season. So I really don't know. We're gonna see. Maverick in that 1 second gap, closing on the straight, but then losing it back in the corners. Really all about not making a mistake here.
So going back to Shannon at the gap he's pulled out, essentially Maverick has pulled out the same gap over Landshark. It is essentially just these two racing each other for who's gonna win the drivers' championship. But they also want to make sure they both finish to guarantee the constructors.
And Mav right on the gearbox of JP as they enter the final S's here at Interlagos.
Yeah, it's basically the battle between these two, as everybody's quite, far away from each other. There's not much battle going on. It's all about these two guys up in front. This is gonna be such a great battle. Like you see, it's 9 tenths, and then it goes back to 6, and it goes back to 9 tenths. It's really so close between the two. Their pace is absolutely similar here. You can't separate these two guys.
They've just gone ever so slightly in different directions with the setup to either gain speed through corners or down a straight.
Ooh, but there is a quite interesting fact here. JP's with only 17% ERS. Eric is on 60. That is a key point.
That's
He's already
not
out.
good for
is already
JP.
out. He used all of his ERS. Now Maverick is looking ready to pounce on yellow flags. The yellow flags. That is for the
It was for Parham.
damage driver. Farm. Looks like he's been struggling on these conditions right now. Oh, wow.
I mean, he's over a minute off the leader. He'll shortly be lapped here shortly.
Ooh, yellow flags again.
He started to lose control.
Yeah.
Have a look at.
Just
We'll
out these conditions.
go on board with farm here, real quick.
I think this was right about the time that it somewhat shows a dry line, but I feel like in the open tier, this is right around the time that people started considering wets, the full wets, rather than continuing to run inners.
Oh, look at that. The gap is not closing. It's 310s. Gaining. JP has no ERS. Maverick has the ERS. Is he going to use it on this lap? Is he going to go into this first turn or this basically second straight here? Is he going to use? Doesn't. Interesting. JP has nothing. JP has nothing.
I wonder if Maverick I wonder if Maverick has figured that out.
I'm not sure. They are teammates at the end of the day.
Oh, and 3-second penalty.
A time penalty here for Maverick.
Oh, Maverick. He's been pushing the limits so
He just
hard.
ever so slightly slid over that line, coming out of 6.
Oh, as he gets a little loose there.
Maverick feeling the pressure. He knows how important this is.
Wonder if he knows everybody's watching him right now.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's all coming down here.
As we miss Shine making his way
Just
past
back up.
the back marker. But one thing we will be seeing here very soon is JP and Maverick meeting the back marker of Farm. As if we look at the helicam of Farm right now, we can see the two McLarens winding through the initial S's there as they come flying down the straight behind them. Probably about 1.5 seconds behind them.
Farm is really slow.
Yeah,
Flying
Farm's
off
just not
throttle
finding the
everywhere.
pace today.
JP's on board.
It looks like he's ghosted. So even though
Yeah, but he is.
even though he should get out of the way,
Oh, yeah.
This is gonna hurt Maverick as well here now.
Maverick just
Oh,
ghosted
that's
the
really.
ghost.
Yeah, they drive right through the ghosted car of Farm. Is that what happens if a driver retires from the race?
Well, not
Has he
retired, but
retired? I don't think he
no.
retired.
It's when a person leaves, so his AI is driving for him. When you
Aha.
retire, your car goes into the pit lane and blah blah blah. It just disappears.
I gotcha.
Maverick he's got 80% ERS. He's just holding on to it.
Yeah, he knows it's important to keep it, but
It's also important to
On
use
that
it.
3-second time penalty, he needs to go. He needs to get through JP. He needs to get his way. He needs to get those 3 seconds, that 3-second gap between
He's
him
got
and
about
JP.
half a second. If he can stay close to this technical sector, he might try to take advantage of that and overtake him down the front straight, essentially.
Possibly,
I
yeah.
mean, he's already lost 3 tenths. Back down to 2.
Really interested to see what happens here. Can JP hold
4
on? Can he not
tenths.
get a penalty? If JP doesn't get a penalty, he's looking very good in here. I don't know. Let's see if Maverick can do good here. He's
8
got a
tenths,
better
7,
corner shin. Oh my god.
17.2.
17-2 on
That was
10
almost-
lap-hold inters.
That was almost
Crazy.
JP's.
But look at this. Maverick is gaining.
3 tenths.
Is he gonna go for it?
He's not using his DRS.
Oh.
He's not
Here we
using it.
go, side by side.
he is going for it.
JP has the inside. Maverick rounding outside. They're still going side by side. Now for the next turn, JP has the inside.
Maverick backed out a little bit. Oh, Maverick
Backs out. Maverick can't.
Does he
get
retry
out.
now? Does he retry now?
He
He
might
Now that
be.
he- DRS.
No, he
Now that
doesn't
he's
have
upset
DRS, he's
JP.
gaining. Is he gonna send it? No, he
No.
jumped
He
it.
thought about it.
Thought about it, but no.
He thought about it. I think JP now knows Maverick is going to think about that in the longer term.
Did somebody join us?
WS1 did, yes.
Oh, we have 4 people in here. Let's get it. This is gonna be so exciting.
Yeah. Wow, the chat on the race is pretty good.
Here we go. I'm back on the straight. JP still no ERS to play with here.
Mav used a
Maverick.
little bit, but not enough to.
But just
ultimately
not
make
enough. That is nothing. Nothing
It was
at
just
all.
it was a quick little blip just to try to make sure he could regain some of the time he lost.
Oh, but Maverick's close. Maverick's is 4 tenths away, and this might be a good chance. He's using.
Oh,
Is
he's
he
using
gonna
it.
go
He's
for it?
using
He's
it.
using a lot.
Close to
he
the big
went to
teammate
about
battle here.
Send it. No. Maverick is here to go for it here. Yeah, I think he might have too much respect for his teammate here. It's a championship. You gotta be a bit more aggressive here. You gotta make that overtake stick. Plus, you have these 3-second time penalties, so it's really a hard one.
It's
as
not
an
gonna. Yeah,
LP.
it's those 3 seconds aren't helping.
Because they're going side by side here. Let's watch this battle for a minute. As Anatoly takes it to P4. Definitely a nice start of a race for Anatoly.
Everybody's still on inners.
It's still not close. Oh my god. There's something has happened because Maverick is only 4 tenths to JP. JP had a moment. It was like really close. What happened there was now the time is already regained as JP gaining some of that ERS back. Around 25%. Wow, what a battle between these two. I think both of them feeling immense pressure right now. And look at Maverick, he's really fast here. Is he gonna try it? JP's not using anything, neither wants Maverick. Oh, wow, this is exciting.
I wonder if Maverick's thought is if he can undercut JP
That's a possibility.
and then take it back and then
Well, they're
essentially run out with
teammates,
3
so-
seconds there.
I would have assumed this would have been discussed is the situation that they're in right now.
Thank you for the follow, Scion. I'm streaming on
The
Twitch.
thing is, right,
Noise.
it's really tough. You know, in this case, you're teammates, but you're also enemies at the same time in this
Yeah.
particular race. So
Because yeah, it is a championship title to Sunder, so
it really
Let's
doesn't
see.
matter. It really doesn't matter what your teammate does. You want to effectively beat him in this instance, even though you're racing together. So it's really gonna be interesting to see what these drivers do. I think Lord Owl is gonna be in their ear, telling them to, calm down with each other, not race too much. But when it
Oh,
comes
yeah.
to championship, there is
It's
no.
raining a little harder. You
for-
guys can see it.
Forgot that they actually have their own dedicated race engineer.
Yeah. Look at the rain. It's starting to come down harder.
Yeah, that line's pretty much disappearing. That dry line they had it's there a little bit, but it's not dry anymore.
Those inters will not be doing them much favors. They're kind of working, but not. The full wets will come into play today. That's a fact.
Will we
Why
see
would
them
we
pitting on
not
this
cover-
lap?
I don't know if they're gonna do it this
I
lap.
don't think next lap or the next lap after that. This is the period where it's very few between the two tires. As by the
Yeah.
way, we haven't talked about it, but Shin is 20 seconds ahead of
Oh yeah.
JP, so he can make a pit stop and still go in front of JP, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, without JP pitting.
Obviously, yeah, of course, but wow, this is interesting. Maverick's going
have-
off on his ERS, JP as well. He's
We'll
not
have a
using
look.
everything.
Nope. And yeah, you're right. They will stay out for at least another lap here.
That's correct. However, it's going to be interesting with the because again the rain is coming down a little harder from what it looks like on the screen.
It definitely is. I can see our Maverick is a bit getting feisty a bit with the car here.
Oh yeah.
Lost a bit of that touch. Both of that. Marcus. Oh, so is AI pits? When an AI pits, that means it's time for wets.
So about the
So it's
time,
gonna be
yeah.
this lap. It's going to be this lap for sure. I think when somebody
Rasher
gets-
can't do anything. He's disqualified from this season. He's
Yeah, but
he is.
this is.
I was gonna
is
say,
AI.
that's his AI.
Oh, and JP loses it
Ooh, ooh.
Maverick,
as they go
wait,
side by side here.
Maverick, why did Maverick do that? Maverick, I think, gave him a bit too much room there.
Very timid
Good.
from
No.
Maverick today.
Oh, JP
Ooh.
is really struggling.
I really,
gonna be first in the pits.
really.
Are they
I
gonna
really-
Be first in the pits.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crucial. Maverick, maybe he's not done this correctly because now.
Well, that's why I was wondering for last lap. You could see the rain accumulating on the track and how
who's
hard it
coming
was coming
into the
down.
pits?
Who's gonna
Are they not
go?
going to come?
Oh no!
And they left
Oh.
Maverick
Maverick
out.
is gonna
He needed to
fail.
take
But
advantage
no,
of that
this
so he could
is
also
gonna
clear his
cost him.
penalty.
Is gonna cost him the championship here. Look, he's already
might.
struggling.
Oh, the
Oh,
team
this
orders
is
here
really
have cost
disastrous.
Maverick this championship
Is he also gonna have
with a
to
3-second
serve
penalty
his
to
time penalty?
Anatoly.
Marcus, I mean, Maverick, I think, gave too much space and room for JP to come back. Again, that respect of being, I mean, yeah, it's respect between two teammates, but when you're fighting for a championship, you don't think you want to go ahead of the driver.
Oh, just look at the time between Shin and Maverick here. Seconds or shit. Oh,
Yeah, Maverick is struggling really
seconds.
hardly.
Yeah,
Look at
it's-
that.
well, look at
Already, JP made a second. As JP is stuck behind Anatoly, who is on the intermediate compound of tires, so he could get into the way of JP.
That's 3 seconds that Mav has lost to Sean since I first started watching it.
It's really not good.
A really interesting race for sure.
I mean, he's sure. I was gonna say surely he's got to
No,
pit
he
now. I was
has
like,
to
there's
go,
no way
surely.
he goes for another lap. Ooh.
He locks up heading into the
Lock up his
pits.
front tires to not get another penalty.
If he found,
JP's
if he
coming
found
around the
another
truth,
penalty,
he's
it
already-
would've been over.
Past the final turn,
Let's see.
passing the pit entry now.
He's using all
Oh,
of his
he's
ERS.
so. Oh,
Something-
he's going to
he's
be
really
so
gonna be ahead.
clear.
Oh, this is so clear. He's just
Oh no, he's not.
No, but it's his turn. He's gonna be much faster.
I mean, he's got more, yeah, room or whatever, but he's not gonna be quite as clear as I think we thought he was going to be.
But still, there was only a second of a gap. Now it's
It was less than a second. Now it's and Mav still has
1.7,
that
yeah.
penalty.
Yeah. Well, that's why it's not so far off because he didn't.
It didn't serve the penalty, which was I thought odd.
Yeah.
This is just crazy.
I think the pressure is everything a bit here. It's
This
all
is
about not making a mistake.
absolutely crazy.
What?
JP knows if he doesn't get a penalty, he should be safe here. Well, let's see the pace on the wets here, because Maverick, he's on that very hard, aggressive strategy on the straights.
Looks like-
Let's see how JP is gonna do with these wets. Is he
Looks
gonna
like-
be able to carry it out as Maverick is also struggling a bit?
Oh, and we see Farm lose it on the straight as the
Ooh.
McLarens are
Oh,
coming
right. Oh, that's gonna be a
right
safety
down.
car.
No,
You
he's
can't have a
no,
safety car
no,
here.
he's able to get it going again.
Okay, he does get it going. But a safety car would change this race completely.
Well, Mav has taken the time between them down by half a second here. Look at that. Now it is under a second again.
Yeah, but he has to use a bit of ERS there. JP's on 27, he's on 54. So it's getting even now, yeah. Look at that, Maverick is just using it. So this is going to be an interesting one. Here we go, we're back on that 1 second. Maverick is going to be following his teammate. Ah, this is going to be so tough.
As we approach the halfway point here of the race. Let's look at the chat here. Hello to Kono says he hits us with the information that a 3-second penalty will not get served in the pits, only a 5 and a 10. So that
Learned that one the
I've
hard
had
way.
a 3-second served before. That might have been in single player though.
Maybe. I've never had it happen.
as we see Mav on the ERS heading into the turn here to try and close this gap once again.
This is really, really everything at stake here. Both
Yeah.
of them just going about, you know, being athletes and also, you know, being there, being respectful to one another. But I think I've said it a bit as well. I think Maverick could have had a chance there to get ahead of JP.
Yeah.
Because he did go and make a big mistake. JP does come back on the circuit, but Maverick goes really slow, respecting his teammate to go on the inside. And I don't know, maybe it was a bad choice, but yeah, we'll see
I
what
wonder
happens.
if
Is he
if
gonna haunt
Mav
him?
has just been in super cautious mode
Yeah,
because all these races this weekend, including the ACC race, have just been torrential downpours.
And also, you're forgetting, but also with those races, there have been a lot of safety cars, so
I
that-
agree,
that's another
Ackerman.
big one.
He needs to pull a multi-21 here on JP and get this podium. The
Multi
second
21,
second
position.
position.
multi 21.
I don't. I
Yeah.
want Maverick to win, but also I kind of want JP to win on this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm rooting for both.
Front wing is off for the Alpha Tauri driver. Could not bring a safety car.
Oh yeah.
Oh, safety car doesn't come out. So
He's ghosted, so
yeah, interesting.
that might be why.
Yeah, he's a lap down.
As the
Yeah.
two ghost
But he
cars
should
drive
be-
through one another.
Oh, yellow flags! Landshark's out! He's spun it. Is it gonna be a safety car?
And
Safety
it's
car.
a safety car here at Interlagos at lap 20.
We were
What
looking
happened
for
there?
it. We saw
I don't
it
know.
coming. It was supremely.
He found himself.
feel it
He just
coming.
found the wall.
And now, this
Oh.
completely
You hate to see it.
this race.
Yeah, that sucks.
And there is the
I'm not
Aston
gonna lie,
Martin
that
safety
is,
car.
In pits again. He's 34 seconds ahead, so he's gonna get.
He might as well. It's more than a free pit stop at this point. He could probably do it
Everybody
twice.
can pit for new tires.
Yeah. You probably could stop in for a tea break while he's out and come back.
Wow, this
The
is
only
really
the
interesting.
only downside for Mav wanting new tires is if JP also decides he wants new tires. It's
Didn't
gonna
they
have to
just
double
pit?
check. I mean, they've only got they're only 4-lap old tires.
Oh shit, JP
Why would you
stays
pit on
out.
4-lap old tires?
And Mav heads in.
There's really nothing to lose for him, man. But why did
I was here to
JP
say
not
Bow's
pit?
not going to lose the position.
Why didn't JP didn't pit? He's gonna be a 5-lap old wet.
Yeah.
Maverick is gonna be on a very fresh,
This
be
is
fresh 5 laps, fresh
interesting.
old wet.
5 laps doesn't do very much. So I don't know why they're switching, but okay.
I
Like
think it can make a
overall, yep. Yeah, by like a quarter of a tenth of a second. Like it's marginal. It's not even worth it in my opinion.
bit, but it's a free one anyway. You wouldn't change position, so it's better to get.
Kadir.
It's better to get the best possible tires, you know, if you
Yeah.
have one.
Kadir. Yeah, McLaren is currently winning the championship. However, there was an issue with the Alpine driver, and basically that meant that his results have been nullified for this season completely. So he is no longer winning that championship. And
Yeah.
so now it's an inter-teammate fight in McLaren. That is essentially what is going on. Yeah, Marcus Rashford has committed some. I'm not going to go into the details. There was some major incidents involving him, and his championship has been stripped away.
JP stays out.
It was it's the same thing that happened. His teammate as well. Just the whole Alpine team. They can keep their constructors' points, but their drivers' points are gone.
Well, no, because it wasn't Shin. It was in the open tier.
Oh, that is true.
So bad driver, I think, is an Aston Martin driver in the whatever tier he actually participates in.
Yeah, okay, never mind. And it's AM. I thought it was wrong. Because I thought he was an Alpine driver.
They were driving in an Alpine in the open tier, but I think he's an Aston Martin driver for the tier he participates in.
Oh, well, my team-wise is off, but the fact is Rashford is not competing for a championship anymore.
Yeah. That part hasn't changed.
That part has not changed. Yes. Thank you for clarifying that, Konos. I much appreciate that. Still under yellow flags.
This is going to be a
Gotta-
vital bet. This.
Oh,
Gotta
yes.
wait for everybody to catch up. Or at least
Who wants to go
most
take a
everybody.
nap?
Dude.
Trust me, I'm chugging a Red Bull right now. But anyway,
Really?
can't say it with our current sponsor. I am drinking a non-sponsored energy drink. Anyway, this race is getting toasty. It's gonna be nice. Also, to anyone watching and who does race, we are gonna have an endurance race coming up next weekend, or at least this week. And we do need commentating for that, for the three of you guys.
What day and time is that?
We're figuring that out.
And
I'm gonna
is
get it.
What game is it? Is it F1?
PC2.
Oh, PC2.
We're
I don't
doing
have
like
it,
a-
so I'm not gonna be able to do it.
Yeah. Well, we're trying to see who wants to do it, but it's gonna be like it's not gonna be like 10 hours. It's gonna be like 1 hour ish.
Well, no, I'm saying like I wouldn't be able to commentate because I don't have
Ah,
it, so I wouldn't even be
you
able
know.
to stream it.
I was throwing out the invite.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
no, for sure. I mean, we're gonna do something like that similarly as well with ACC.
and
We're
we're
gonna
start,
kind of. This is the final race of the season, so after this, off-season shenanigans can begin. And yes, we will do some dumb stuff, but
I also want to get AMS2 rocking.
that is true. We need to do that. We'll figure that out over the break. Overall, yeah, it's gonna be a interesting time. I think we're gonna have 1 week of downtime, more or less, and then because we are gonna have fun races, but to everyone watching, the season does not start until after Christmas. We're gonna wait
It was
until
starting until after the New Year.
Is it New Year? I'll double check.
I was under the impression it was the New Year.
Well, Either way, well, it's still after Christmas.
Right, it's after Christmas, but that
It's
then
still
adds like
after
another
Christmas.
week. It adds like
Hey
another
guys, we're
Yeah.
restarting here.
Yeah,
This
safety
is
car is in
Safety
this
car.
lap.
Alright, and we were restarting, yeah.
Here we
Maverick
are.
is leaving a healthy gap to
Far
his
away.
teammate, backing up the
Yeah,
rest of the
He's trying to do
field.
here. He's trying to have a rocket ship exit.
I think he's trying to time
Oh, he needs
Shin's
to go
exit.
now.
Oh, and Shin loses it! Shin loses it on the start!
What just happened?
He
Spun his tires.
it on
Oh!
the start.
Oh,
What just happened?
he has now
How?
gifted JP the lead.
JP is now in the control of this race.
This is now all
Is
open.
that-
This is now
what-
open. Whoever wins
Oh
this
my
race,
god!
will pick the champion.
And JP now has battery again? Oh my god.
This is crazy. Maverick has all the tools. He knows he needs to get into that P1.
He's on fresher tires. He has more ERS.
Dude, this
Not
is
by
gonna be
much.
crazy.
What did she do? What the hell was that?
I wonder if he just tried to like warm up his tires like truly super quick and just
No, he just spun him up. He spun him up, and
that's what I'm saying. He was trying to be
Maybe.
cute or whatever.
it didn't work out. Whatever he did. Oh,
No,
that
it did not.
sucks.
Mav only has 5% more battery than JP, so it's not really a fair statement to say that JP has less battery than Mav. It is a full on true legitimate Mav is gonna have to now pass JP and pull out a 3-second gap. Over a 3-second gap.
Really terrible restart though. It was
I don't know what he was doing.
Yeah, he was far too behind to even
Yellow
challenge.
flag. Yellow flag.
That's all cleared up. Farm seems to be struggling in sector 2 there.
Uh,
He's struggling in these wet conditions. I think he's just trying to finish the race that way he gets points.
I mean, let's be real. Nobody here likes wet conditions. If you like a full wet on full wet tires, you're a madman
psychopath.
and it's insane. Yes. You are a literal psychopath. Like,
Wait a
okay,
minute, Anatoly is 7/10 behind Maverick. He could get feisty in this battle. Let's not forget about it.
Yeah.
Anatoly had a really bad qualifying, but
Yeah.
his pace of life in the race.
Mav is not in a good position here, having to attack and defend.
Imagine Shin gets them in 10 laps and just destroys everybody.
oh my
I mean,
gosh,
his
oh my
pace
gosh.
has been absolutely rapid, but
That
I
would
don't know
be
if that's
very funny.
really going to be possible.
It's another safety car coming.
Oh, well, I mean, another safety car neutralizes everything. But
If we get another safety car, this is then again very much wide open to win.
I thought we were going to get one right there at that safety car restart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
The
don't
way that
think
that
we
went
could
down.
have because oh JP!
Oh,
JP's got 3 seconds!
Oh my! Now all Maverick has to do is get the lead. Oh my God!
Track limits. Track limits. Track limits.
That's what they've all been.
This is it! It all comes down to this. No penalties, nothing. It's all gonna come down to who gets the position. Is it gonna be JP? Is it gonna be Maverick? Who is going to be our tier 1 champion? 10 lap
This is
tires
gonna
for
be nuts.
JP. 5 lap tires for Maverick. Anything is being played for here. Anything. We
Oh
can't
my God!
10 laps. 10 laps. So we'll see.
10 laps to go. Maverick needs to use everything he's got to get close to JP. He needs to use all of his skill, everything he has to.
Oh yeah.
Or will Anatoly spoil the party for Maverick?
Mav's not
Oh, yeah.
having a good time with Anatoly right there. But he's pulling away from him here.
He's on the battery right
Oh, yeah.
now.
But if Anatoly,
Anatoly's using a lot.
he's also on the battery, so Mav truly has set his car up.
Both of them, JP and
Or-
Mav, are the same amount of EMS as well. They're really close.
They have almost the same setup, which is kind of nuts. But they are teammates, so that makes sense.
I don't think they do have the same setup because JP will comparatively pull out so much time in the second sector, and Mav will
I said
push him in the
almost.
third and first.
I said almost. I didn't say the same. I said almost the same.
Right, but even if it was almost the same, I feel like you wouldn't have, like, he'll pull out 3 or 4 tens just in the sector.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I feel like that. Oh
No!
no! 6 seconds and penalties. Oh my god.
Oh,
Again, it was a millimeter. It was a millimeter
gosh.
between him and
Oh
the
my
line.
god.
I
Oh,
think
you
we might
hate
put
to
that
see
in the
it.
review there. You might put
You
that
hate
in
to
the
see it.
review, but not now. We did not need that.
Oh.
We did not need that.
looks like JP
Yeah.
has some friends in the FIA.
Really don't know. But Maverick, he
Yeah.
definitely is feeling the pressure here. He definitely knows it is do or die. And this is 60% to 20%. Oh, this is an absolute joy to watch. Real? JP get another penalty? That is also a very good question here.
Maverick has a healthy gap behind Anatoly.
I think this time though, Mav.
Yeah.
When he finally catches JP, because I don't think it's a question of if, it's a question of when. He's gonna have to make a decision, and he's gonna have to go for it.
He's gonna have to. He's gonna have to. There's nothing. It's coming up to it, and then it's 3 seconds he needs to pull. He needs to get through him as soon as possible. You do not want to be stuck behind the driver. It is very tough to overtake in the wets, but still, it's all about getting as close as possible because he's faster on the straight, so he's gonna easily overtake him with the ERS. Sorry, with the advantage. You can see JP is struggling with it. Maverick is being able to keep it going, but I just think that just that 3-second penalty he got killed him really in this instant because their pace is so similar that even if I think Maverick gets through JP will have a chance to come back at him. So yeah, very much interesting to see here. And now it's 6/10 as there's Alpha Tauri going absolutely wide there in front.
Oh yeah.
But a big part here, biggest slipstream to JP. Used everything. Let's see here. He brakes super early. Goes inside of JP, but he's gonna have slipstream to Maverick. Oh, the lap car really slowed him down. He lost like 3 to 4 tenths.
Yeah.
Gain 5 tenths now
Let's
behind.
go.
Reminder to viewers, get their driver of their day votes into the chat.
Oh yeah.
Maverick again very much on the limits.
And while you're at it, head to rogueenergy.com with code PHX at checkout for 10% off your order.
Maverick is playing this way too cautious. He needs to do this. There is no if, buts, and maybes. He needs to go through.
I wonder if. Oh well, I don't know, because I don't know what the point. Does anyone know or have the access
Yeah,
like
he will win.
immediately
Because it's
to what the
18,
points is?
18 to 25. So win will ultimately give you a victory here in the championship because it's only a
Okay.
3-point gap.
Okay, so it is only 3 points.
Yeah, it is only 3 points. So it's all about whoever gets the win. And Maverick needs to do it now when JP is most
So-
vulnerable.
So who was ahead? Is it JP or Maverick?
It is JP in this season. He's ahead
So-
of the Drivers' Championship, so Maverick needs to.
So Maverick needed to get in front of him no matter what to even
Yeah.
have the
Yeah.
shot to move. Oh my god.
but it's basically like nothing. The gap is nothing between the two. 3 points is basically a podium position, you know. It's anything can happen, but look at that. JP has nothing. JP has nothing, and Maverick needs to use more.
I think he's got a good chance here. Maybe down this one, he's under half a second.
Oh, wow.
JP has got his ERS back, and he's using Maverick also using. JP uses everything he has, but Maverick doesn't. Maverick.
You know, I really wish we had DRS right now because all the DRS would be so spacey. But
I don't know what Maverick's thinking is.
I don't know either.
Does he think that essentially staying close enough is gonna force JP into like a catastrophic mistake?
Out of DRS, because
maybe.
I don't think he knows. Because I don't think the engineer is going to be telling them information because they are in such a close fight for the championship. I don't think either one of them wants the confidential informations here. So he might know. He might not want to overtake him here. Don't know. But he's running out of laps here. If he wants to take it, he's running out of laps. He really needs to.
I think he had to do it earlier. I don't
Yeah.
know if, even if he does get it now, I don't think he can pull out 3 seconds.
Possibly, yes. He's really closing in on now. Now he's gaining. He's gaining. He's gaining. He's just not there. 2 tenths, 3 tenths. JP, does he make a
Slightly
mistake?
closer this time around, but I don't think he, again, has enough to...
Yeah, he's not close. He's just not too close.
Oh, he lost a lot of it through that S.
Yeah, I think they're the air as well. JP again, using it perfectly in that corner.
Oh yeah.
Goodness.
Oh!
Loose.
Ooh, both of them going extremely wide. And then Maverick uses a bit of it to stick with him. Wow, this is spicy. 4 more laps to go, or 5. 5, I think. Yeah, 5. Oh my god.
But it's 4 more laps after this one.
Yes, 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 it is.
Yeah.
It's like how the gap is really loaded now. It's 1.1 seconds again. And Maverick, I don't know, but
I wonder,
are
is
you-
Maverick conceding at this point? I don't think he would. I don't feel like that's
Yeah.
like him.
No, he wouldn't be conceding. There's no way he would. I think the pressure's got into him a bit now, as he massively
Goes
locked
wide.
Right. Yeah, he's really doing his best, but it's just not enough.
I think he's now put more pressure on himself than he has on...
Really nice corner. Maverick uses the RS, but he's not close again.
He's put more pressure on himself than he has on JP at this point.
Yeah, it really is. JP knows he can't get out. Let's see the race director real quick. I'm gonna check on the. What? I can't check. Okay, incidents. So extract limits, extract limits. Warnings. Okay.
Mav is not confident coming out of that corner.
Maverick's on another 2 warnings, so he's gotta be careful. JP
So
has none.
Mav almost has a chance to get 9 seconds of penalties.
Yeah, he can. He needs
Oh,
one more
no.
to be. But he's closer this time. JP has a worse exit. He's out
Hopefully
of
he
the-
doesn't get DSQ'd.
He needs to go. Now's the time. He's really close. Here we
Use
go.
more, use more, use more.
Use more. Use.
Mav.
He's gonna pull out. Oh!
Maverick. Oh, yellow flag?
Maverick, you gotta go for it.
I could have just been Anatoly getting loose there. He lost another 3 seconds down the straight.
Yeah, that's what it looks
Oh.
like.
If he spins again, I'm gonna laugh.
And it's all or
That
Mav.
guy. Anatoly.
Barham. He's not had a good day.
No, he is not.
The 3-second time
How much
penalty there, more of a
boys,
kick in the shins.
Even though Maverick is hunting him down, I don't think.
I have no idea. No, Altosis isn't. I don't even know. It's hilarious to me. It's like Noah Ackerman. Is Mav giving him the championship or just waiting the whole last lap? I mean, if he wants to do a glory run, go ahead. It's exciting, but like I don't know if it's worth it.
I think at this point, I don't think the championship is already decided unless JP gets some stupid penalty.
We got 2 laps to go.
He is with 2 laps to go. I really don't think.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what happens at this point. Not saying something can't happen, but I don't know what would happen at this point that would, without knocking JP out of the race, give Maverick the lead and at least 10 seconds over him.
He would need to get a penalty now. And the totally retires!
See now.
Totally, so Shin does somehow get P3 back.
There you go.
Now the JP get a penalty. He's just gonna get into a thing.
Oh my god.
I don't think he is, but Maverick, I don't know. He pulls 3 seconds somehow and overtakes him. He's just
We need a hero drive here from Maverick.
Yeah.
Oh, JP got a little wide.
JP's already struggling with the tires difference. I think this is where it gets a bit, where he has a bit more. And now Maverick has to dump everything he has. There is nothing more.
Almost a full battery.
Don't save your ERS. Don't save your ERS. Dude, get on it.
Use it.
Oh.
Everything you have.
Just keep going.
Just
yeah.
keep going. Just keep going. Use it.
Battery
Use
dump.
everything. Dump it all in. JP has none. This is exciting. Maverick, get on the power. Yeah, do it. Come on. Now
Yeah,
you got it.
now.
you have
Get on it. Dump it. Battery dump. Battery dump.
JP goes to the inside. Maverick goes to the inside. Maverick again.
Oh.
Gives him
my
space.
Too much space. Too nice. From the
Too
Canadian,
nice.
I'm saying that. Too nice.
I love how the Canadians
saying something too nice.
Canadians saying too nice. Wow.
And that is it, my ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
I think
Wait for
now
it.
we have
Wait
a
for it.
winner here. Unless there's something that happens major.
3 corners.
Oh, Maverick
Oh,
gets
God,
all out of
this is-
shape.
That is
And JP just
frustrating.
lets him by and get another. He gets so dumb. No, JP has it.
No, if he gave him position 3 seconds, it would not matter. And now we're gonna go around the board with our winner and also
The
So
Phoenix
close.
champion.
let's wait for him to cross the line. And
3,
our
1.
season 2
That is
Tier
season
1
2
champion, JP. JP is our season champion. Congratulations to JP. He did an amazing job keeping Maverick behind. Maverick comes in P2. Just missing out on that championship.
Shine
was
crosses
there.
the line for
Shane.
P3.
P3, Nazar P4, Rashford P5.
Let's see what's going on.
Farr
we-
P6 and
We
then
need to pull in.
P7.
We need to pull in those two We need to pull in the people who are first and second.
Yeah, pull in Mav and JP.
This
I don't have access to that. channel. I can't.
Me neither.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't
I
either.
may be FA, but I still don't have access to that channel. They want to hide things from me. I don't know what to say.
I'll do this.
unbelievable stuff there, guys. What a race. What an absolute class from these two drivers going at it in the last lap. It came close at the end, but just a bit,
Oh yeah.
like I said, Maverick wasn't that aggressive into making a move.
Alright, I just tagged them. Maybe they'll come in.
Yeah, also messaged them both.
That was an exciting race, at least in terms of trying to figure out what was going to happen. But I feel like Mav kind of squandered an
Yeah.
opportunity.
Let's see if we can get him in here and know where they are.
Yeah. There he is.
How them?
Hey,
Nice
Yeah,
Maverick.
just-
JP.
just
There
a
we
moment,
go.
JP, and yeah, there is Lord Oil as well. Hello.
Hello, Lord. Welcome, guys. Welcome.
All right, let's start these with JP, the first person. JP, how does it feel to win the championship?
Oh shit, I can't believe it. I can still believe it. I don't know. I think I don't deserve it, but yeah. I think I'm lucky to have it, but yeah, maybe. I don't know, thank you guys. I don't know what to say. I don't have words.
Yeah, as McLaren
That
team
you are the
principal,
champion.
Yeah.
I would say he does deserve it, because you know, absolutely incredible display of driving, sportsmanship. No matter what, JP has battled back from absolutely everything this season. I've tried to push him all the way. You know, even leading the championship at one point myself. You know, but it's truly an honor to be JP's teammate and enjoy it, mate. You are Phoenix
Yeah.
champion.
Thanks, thank you guys. That's
Guys, real quick.
Maverick, how does it? All right, Maverick, how does it feel to be in second place for this team? How does having the team 1-2 feel, and how does the team principal feels about this situation?
Yeah, absolutely elated. You know, we were coming into this season, you know, probably feeling like we were going to be on the back foot. You know, Alpine had a very strong season. All credit to Carabina. He got a very good team, you know, on the books. So absolutely amazing stuff. Unfortunately, he was let down by one of his drivers. You know, Snatch, who left the server like after you know, 3 races. Otherwise, the battle would have went, you know, probably Alpine's way. And Ferrari kept us honest through the whole season as well. So credit to Just Shay, who had a, you know, a very strong lineup as well. But ultimately, at the end of the day, it takes commitment, it takes attendance. You got to be there every single race. You beat everyone that doesn't show up. You know, and with 100% attendance this season, that's what JP and I have done. You know, we've been there, we've taken the points at every opportunity we possibly can. You know, so I am immensely proud of JP, and it means that we go into season 3 with you know, 2 world champions as you know, as our lineup. So that is absolutely incredible, and yeah. I would say I'm speechless, but I just made a speech, so, you know.
No, that's fine.
All right, I got a question here for
Thank you.
JP, real quick. Maybe a question for you and your engineer, but what kind of bodywork did you put on the back of your McLaren car today? Because it just seemed like Maverick could not get around you no matter what he tried. You were a brick wall out there, mate.
So the difference in that car, I had both set up side by side, and JP definitely ran a real high downforce setup, while Maverick was going a little bit lower. So Maverick was able to catch on the straight, but JP would win it all back in the second sector.
That's
Sorry.
now. Was it wide? How wide was that? Because like I said, Maverick was just not able to get around him no matter what he tried. But
The difference
Yeah.
was quite severe. So we're talking about so JP ran pretty much full wings and Mav just half of it, of JP's.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that is very severe. Thank you for that. Thank you for congratulations, McLaren. Congratulations, Maverick, JP, for the championship.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'd just like
Thank you.
to say
For,
thanks as
Maverick,
well
though.
to Lord Oil. You know, he's been an instrumental part of the team, helping us all
yeah.
the whole way. You know, and you know, he's given us that little bit of an edge over the season as well. So big thank you to Lord Oil too.
Oh, thank you. You make me
Yeah.
blush.
Just before we get out of here.
Maverick,
Oh,
though.
yeah.
Maverick, this race in particular we'll talk about in Brazil, it was looking, between you and JP, was looking very close the whole race. Was there a bit more respect? You weren't showing much aggression. It was, at least we felt like, because we were gunning for you. Go Maverick, go.
Yeah,
DRS and overtake him. It felt always when you just came that close, you always gave the room. Did you have pace to overtake him? Did you feel like you gave him a bit more respect?
Yeah, I felt like I certainly had the pace to challenge JP today. But obviously whenever it comes to your teammate, you need to leave that extra inch just purely because the worst case scenario is you take each other out. With the constructors on the line, you need to always be careful. And really, even if I had have got past, I got myself too many time penalties anyway, so it wasn't worth that extra little bit of aggression to get in front if I wouldn't have been able to pull away. So, generally on a risk-reward kind of overall thing. Although I kept up and I definitely tried a couple of moves for the fans. 5 Maverick fans out there. I had to err on the side of caution, because I didn't want to end up in a team collision, because then it would go from complete elation to absolutely nothing. So yeah.
In addition, if I if I can say something at here, we wanted to make sure that we've got a fair, a good cushion between the McLarens and the rest of the guys on the grid, so we've got a clean fight without compromising or putting our Constructors' Championship at risk. So we wanted a bit of a cushion, and then we allowed our drivers to fight.
Could I get some quick thoughts from the two drivers on Shine's his spill off the restart, the safety car restart there, just from your perspective?
Oh, yeah, really unfortunate. Shine had that absolutely locked down that race. He's just got absolute insane pace. And, I look forward to racing him next season. We're going to train extra hard in the off-season to try and catch up a little bit, because right now he is just out of reach. I think he's going to be one of the strong contenders for the title next season. But it's just a small mistake at just the wrong time, and in a high pressure situation, and just unfortunately these things happen. So yeah, it is what it is. I think Alpine was always going to struggle because they were fighting one-handed. But it's one of those things. It happens.
Right. Any other questions
Alright.
from anybody else, or think we're good to get out of here?
I think so too. I think we're all good. I mean,
Excellent.
hey, congratulations to JP once more.
Yes,
Thank you.
big congratulations.
Yeah,
big
congrats, mate.
Thank you, guys.
And
Thank you.
Well deserved.
can I just take a moment then to just say thank you to our streaming crew. Absolutely excellent job, guys. Thank you very much for helping us out. And thank you to the audience as well. Thank you to all of our subscribers, everyone that watches these streams. It's been absolutely incredible. Thank you for supporting us. Phoenix continues to go from strength to strength. And we hope to bring you more incredible racing content in Season 3 when we get back underway in January.
Perfect. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. And a big thank you to our sponsor, Rogue Energy. Once again, code PHX at checkout gets you 10% off your order and helps the server out a little bit. I've been Timbo. Been joined by my friends Cthulhu, Needham, and our two race winners, 1-2 today. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you later.
See y'all, and have a good one.